Transnet has unveiled the new rolling stock of its electronic locomotives. 85 of those locomotives were built in Transnet's manufacturing facilities in Koedoespoort. Transnet says the drive to modernise its fleet is aimed at moving cargo from road to rail. President Jacob Zuma was at the unveiling and praised the parastatal. Well, also there was our reporter Diabo Seto. She joins us now on the line. Diabo, thanks indeed. Good afternoon. Thanks for talking to us. I mean, this is a big move for the much-needed transport infrastructure for the country. Just remind us what difference these trains will really make.
Devin, good afternoon. Well, you remember that Transnet's core business is rail, so they move goods such as manganese, iron ore, and so forth across the country to several mines and outside the South African country as well. So now these new trains will allow this process to be much faster and much efficient. These 95 electric trains will also help to increase volumes of goods that are being transported. And at the same time, they're boasting, Transnet is boasting that it will also improve the reliability with which these trains move these goods. It has a whole lot of driver comfort. So they're expecting that it will also use about 25% less energy, and that it will be able to regenerate power back to the grid. You must also remember of the kind of power problems that we have. So to have an electric locomotive that is operational and is able to feed back into the grid, to me it sounds like a good deal.
Well, and of course, very attractive about this move is the fact that 80 of these trains were assembled locally. Of course, this must be good news for jobs, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, Devin. It was so exciting. I asked the Chief Executive, Mr. Brian Molefe, about the jobs in South Africa that have been created. And he tells me that 260 direct permanent jobs have been created through this project. And outside, they have about 2,700 indirect jobs that have been created. You must remember also within the South African economy, the creation of jobs when there are projects of this magnitude becomes utterly important. So they still have other projects that are coming up, and they'll still build diesel locomotives and other 10,000 or rather 1,064 other locomotives, which in my view, it means that they can only add on more jobs, whether directly or indirectly, but there will be more jobs created. So it was very good news to hear of the jobs that were created.
Okay, just before you go, Diabo, of course, President Jacob Zuma there at the unveiling. What's he had to say about what this has to contribute to the infrastructure drive?
He was very excited, Devin. He was very excited, and he praised Transnet about the kind of work that they've done. He says this actually shows that they are taking the infrastructure development plans by government very seriously. He was also equally impressed by the number of young people that he saw on the ground when he was doing his walkabout. And he commended a lot of them, that he was very pleased to see young people there, and that this is indeed a time where the infrastructure project that government has been spearheading and talking about for so long will go ahead. And also you'll remember that it strengthens a lot our relations with China, who is our big partner, because they are also the partners in this program. So he was very excited, and he had only good things to say.
Well, we're going to have to leave it there. Diabo Seto outside Pretoria.